Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I've got another Project Life process video for you, and this one is going to be from week 34. I've got my stack of photos here. I'm going to go ahead and place them down on my page protector. This is always a good time to look at all the photos and see if there are common colors that I can then go and find some cards to go with it. So I'm going to go ahead and look through my cards and see if I can find some that are going to work. And I'm going to go with some blues for this spread and also some red and gray. So that's what I am going to be looking for when I'm looking through my cards. I'm going to be mostly using products from the August Studio Calico kit, and these are the cards that came in the kit. I'm just about done going through this stack, and then I can narrow it down and figure out which ones I'm going to use for sure. I'm going to now begin to place some embellishments around. Right now I'm looking at chipboard to see if I can add any chipboard pieces. That chipboard set is from the August Studio Calico kit, and I'm just playing around with that orange banner that says details. I'm going to end up putting it on top there on the photo of me painting. That weekend I started painting our bathroom. I do include a couple photos from my painting weekend. The one on the bottom right, and then the smaller 3x4. I have that one also from when I was painting. I really loved this stamp set that came in the August kit. It does have a lot of travel themed stamps. I'm going to use the one that says "We Were Here." I'm going to place it onto the photo of my daughter's middle school. We had back to school night that week. And so I took a photo of that to remember that we are starting a new chapter of back to school nights and also middle school. Another fun thing that happened this week was the solar eclipse. And I have a couple photos from that day in my spread here. The one that I put the golden word shine on, that one I took myself, and then the other smaller 3x4 picture on the far left. Right now I'm going to go ahead and put together this filler card. I thought this blue color went really well with this week, and right now I am stamping out the word good times. Underneath good times I have a chipboard piece that says "Oh My Stars," and I thought that would go really well with the solar eclipse theme, and I'm going to pick out a couple stars also to add on to this card. I'm going to pick out a wood piece and then also a bigger blue one to go onto that card. The square photo that's next to it on the gray card is from my husband. He took a photo using some solar glasses, and I thought that was pretty cool, so I wanted to include that one. I added it on to a free card that I found from Elle Studio, and they offered a free download of a couple cards, and I'll put the link down in the notes if you're interested in that. I'm going to move on to the title card now. I have gone ahead and printed out the week number and the days using my printer, and I put it on the bottom of that white rectangle and then added a few simple embellishments on the top. The title card is done for now. You'll see that I come back and add one more thing to it, but I want to talk about this little photo here that I added the letters AM. It's just a simple photo of my daughter during the morning. She's eating her breakfast and listening to her music, and that's pretty much the scene. in the mornings, so I wanted to capture that. The photo next to it is a photo that I took of Noah, and he's really into using his pocket knife and whittling wood. Even though I don't have any journaling to go with it, I wanted to include that photo. Typically, I do try to include the story of why I took the photo, but sometimes I don't. I just put the photo in and not worry about it. So let's talk about what I'm doing now. I'm adding this gold shine word to the photo, and it's pretty heavy, so glue might not work the best. So I'm going to go ahead and staple it on using my tiny attacher, and that way it's not going anywhere. There's a good look at it. As I continued to work on my spread, the title card kept bugging me. There was something was off, or it needed to have something added. I don't know. I wasn't sure. And I didn't know what I wanted to add onto there. And I played with a couple things off camera. And I'm going to settle on putting the number 34 on top of my dates. And so my title card is now complete. I'm going to move on to the other side now and work on that. I'm going to add a stamp onto that photo of me and my painting supplies. Next up is that I added the hashtag us onto the card that has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You'll see in the end that I leave this spread pretty simple. Sometimes I like to add all the things onto my photos and my cards, and sometimes I don't. And that's okay. Whatever you want to do, whichever week you want to do it, there are no rules, and so that's what I try to remember. I'm going to now add a date on to this journaling card that I have, and that one was another one that is from Il's Studio that I took a couple things off of the actual card and just left the total solar eclipse on. And I did add some journaling about what we did on the solar eclipse day. Next up is this simple journaling card that I'm putting together. I wanted to add some more gold elements to my spread, so I'm just going to add a few of these simple gold stickers, and later I will be adding some journaling down below. Oh, there we go. There's my journaling. Now I can go ahead and put that chipboard piece on top, and that card is done. And you also saw that I printed out another 4x6 photo. Maddie had dressed up the two favorite stuffed animals as Indians, so I wanted to get a photo of that. And then I added one last photo there, and my spread is now done. Again, it is a simple one, but I am loving the way it came out. So I want to wrap this video up and say thank you so much for coming and watching and liking. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.